Hello everyone and welcome back to the dimension. Friends, today we are going to explore a ladder tool in Tekla software. As you can see in this window, they are having one vertical ladder that we already created in this platform. So this is our vertical ladder. Basically, they are having three different parts. First one is a stringer. These two parts called stringer, and second one is rung. Rung is a circular rod that are using to connect this to stringer, and third one is our cage. This is called our cage. Basically, whenever the vertical ladder having a height more than 4 to 5 meter, so just stay with us to explore this topic if you're really curious to know about this tool. So let's get started. Friends, this is the basic interface of this Tekla structure. We have in 303 grid, and to explore this topic, simply just creating one simple platform. For that we are using column tools to create some column over here. Suppose I am taking one column here and copy this column to create one 2 by 2 grid. In the similar way, I am taking one beam to connect this column. Now one simple platform is created here. Now select on the grid and click on the create view and go to the long grid line and create the different views to see the elevation along A, 3 and 2. Now we are going to the first grid, which is grid A, and here I am going to create 2 points to create the ladder. Suppose this one is our first point and this one is our last point. Then one point will be created in the midpoint of this 2 points. In the similar way, I will create one more point in the bottom level. So this one is our 2 reference point. Now again back to the 3D model. Here you can see these 2 points. Now go to the component and simply type here the ladder. Here you can see they are having number of options to create the ladder. So we are going to use this S60. Now click on the X60 to activate this tool. Then click on the first upper point. Then again click on the bottom one. Then you will see one ladder without cage is created here. In order to edit it, just double click on this ladder. Then you can see one window will be shown here. Here we need to put the value from stringer to stringer distance. Suppose I am taking it 500, and at the top level, suppose I am taking it 800 millimeter distance. Then you can see there is one version of this profile. Now coming on the part menu. This one is called rail bar. Here you can select any kind of profile. Generally we are taking a plate or angle member here. Suppose I am taking simple plate, then just go to the PL and put the value here. Suppose I am taking it at 10 millimeter length and 100 millimeter length width and 10 millimeters thickness. Click on the apply, then OK. Now select the ladder, then click on the modify. Now here you can see you can specify the material here. Suppose by default I am taking it IS 2062. Now second option is rung. Again we need to specify the profile of this rung. Generally it's a simple rod, and the diameter of this rod I am taking 16 mm. Click on the ladder, then click on the modify. Then you can see the rung. Here we need to put simple member. Now again go to the third one, which is called parameter. Now I need to open the top view, which is a plan of 5 meter. If you see the view, there is a one point highlighted here, which is called the work point of this ladder, and here we having some options to put the value. Generally it's offset value. Suppose I am taking it 200 millimeter. Then you can see the distance from this work point to the middle point of this rung will be equal to 200 millimeter. Okay. Now again go to the ladder faces. Suppose I am taking this one. It will come inside of this platform, and we need to move it to the outside. So just click on the last one. Then it will be shifted to the outside direction. If you wanted to put the rung in a different angle, then we are using this rotate rung option, but generally we are taking it as simple 0-degree angle. Here you can see the rung is properly at the edge, coincide with this edge, and if you want to move it inside of this plate, then you just need to put the value here. Then the cage will be moved inside of this plate in the both direction. Another feature are given here to move the position of this platform with respect to this work point. Suppose I am taking middle and putting the value 0, then it will be remain as current position. And if we put some value here, then it will be moved toward the upward direction. And suppose in the similar way I am taking the right way, then it will be moved 50 from this particular point. So we are taking the default value and delete this parameter. So two parts we already defined. Now we are coming on the cage. Cage option is not highlighted because we are not using the ladder with cage. Now current position is called without cage. So now we need to select the third option, the ladder with cage. Then click on the modify. Now if you come in the This dimension shows that our lower cage offset value from the baseline. Suppose I am taking it around 2.5 meter, then it will be clearly shown in this 3D view. And suppose I am taking it to 2 meter, then it will move 500 millimeter below. But generally we are taking it 2.5 meter. This one shows the value from top to next middle cage distance. Suppose I am taking it at 1200, then the distance of these two cage will be moved. Okay, here we need to specify the number of hoops or cage. So just I put the value of 2, then the 2 middle hoops will be created here, and this one is our bottom cage. And suppose the value of this bottom cage I am taking it around 400. Suppose I need to change it to 600, then the lower hoops will be little bit larger from the remaining hoops. You can see it in the top view. Here you can also specify the distance of middle hoops from the top surface of this ladder. Suppose we are putting it around 2.5 meter. It's too large, so just click on this and put the value around 1800 millimeter. Here you can also specify the side steps, means the vertical plate. You can also specify the distance of this vertical plate. Now the top hoof option is highlighted. Here we can specify the profile of these hoops. For this we are also using the simple plate. Suppose I am taking it as 60 millimeter width and 6 millimeter thickness. Then the profile of this upper hoops will be changed. Now suppose we are taking the same material for the entire hoops. Put the value P for the hoops because we are using simple plate, and specify the material. Here we can specify the color or class of this part. Here you can see, suppose vertical bar, I am taking the same profile. Now again select the ladder. So this one is our cage. Cage having with a different profile, like this one is our circular, you can select here. Then the attachment of this cage with this stranger will be changed according to different tools. Suppose I am taking the default one. Now we are coming on the bolting and supports. These are the middle support and this one is our bottom connection. For the bottom connection, suppose I am taking inside on this plate, suppose I am taking it 100 and the distance of this hole from the outer 100 and the distance of this hole from the outer edge, it's near about 50. Then select on this ladder, then click on the modify. It moves a little bit offset from the bottom because we are not giving any distance here, so just put the value 0, then select the ladder, then click on the modify. Then you will see this one is in our proper bottom portion. Just click on the grid A, then you can see clearly. Now we are moving with the middle support, and to see the middle support we need to create one elevation. For that, suppose I'm creating it from the mid of this rod. Just go to the new view, select 2 point, take the middle of this rod, then click on another point which is perpendicular. If it's come in a 3D view, just control then press P. Then we can see simple 2-axis view. Now click on the support, distance of this plate and the hole position. Click on the ladder, then click on modify. Here we can specify the mounting of this support bracket from the bottom of this ladder. Suppose we are putting it around 2.5 meter. Then 2.5 meter from this from the bottom of this ladder, the support will be created here. If we see this portion in a 3D view, if another member will come here, then we can provide this support for this ladder, but we are not taking any mid member in this platform, so I just click on this tool. But you can try this to create the connection of this ladder with a mid member. Now here we need to specify the bolting. Suppose we are taking 4.6 and 12 millimeter M12 bolt. Here we need to take the workshop bolt because another member will be placed here with the complete foundation. Now this is our one ladder. Now this is our one ladder that you can easily create in this software. So friends, if you like this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe our channel if you are coming first time in our channel. So thanks for watching this.